Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So it is the last day of February and it is time to pick my March TBR and I'm so excited. My wrap-up videos, I think I'm gonna do like quarterly wrap-up videos instead of monthly because I don't read like a ton of books per month, so I'll do one at like the end of March for like the first 3 months of the year, that type of thing. Today, I'm also drinking a Bloom. I don't drink a lot of Blooms. I usually am drinking Alani's, but a Bloom is good sometimes. Claire, if you're watching, you low-key put me on. You high-key put me on. Also have my water. Stay hydrated or die hydrated. Cora, she's about to knock over the camera. Oh shit, knock over the camera, I'm shocked. She is right here though. Anyways, I made this little TBR jar. I even put a label on it. Is that upside down? I don't think so. It just hates me. Okay, but I've been seeing all the TBR videos of people picking their TBR out of like prompts in a jar. So I made one and I put a lot of prompts in here. I don't know how many. I just kind of like kept writing them. But I think I'm gonna choose 6 books. I think that would be good, especially for March is spring break. And I want to read a lot over spring break and just this month because I'm like in a really good reading month, like reading headspace right now. Like I want to read a lot, that's what I'm trying to say. And I've been reading a lot these past like couple days or this past week, I guess. So here we go. Okay, first one. I feel like I'm picking names for the Hunger Games. I feel like Effie. Okay. Hello? It hates me and doesn't want to focus. Oh, it was about to focus, but then I dropped it. Here we go. What does that say? It's meant to say a book, but it just says A with your favorite color. A book with your favorite color. Cover? I didn't really specify this. Favorite color on the cover. Yeah, the cover. Okay, my favorite color is green, but some blues also will count. Let me just go look. Let me go look and see if any books are like, this is my favorite color. Okay, I found one. We have Wayward. Hi, Cora. This green, I love this green so much. And I think it would be perfect. I don't really know much about this book. I just know it's like magical realism type thing. And I just like love the cover of this so much. So this looks interesting. I'm excited. Okay, here we go. Book with your favorite color. On the cover, unknown. Next prompt. A book with the main character's name starting with A, B, or C. So that is that. Also, my nail did come off. Don't mention it. Don't say anything. It's a secret. Okay, let me go through all my books. Also, the books on this bookshelf are like books that I want to read soon. So it's kind of like my more like upfront TBR, if that makes sense. And then we have my library at home with books that I've read and books that I will read. You know, it's just kind of mixed. But obviously, like, this is our selection. Okay, let me go through these books. A, B, or C. Apparently, there's a lot. For some reason, I thought this would be hard. It was not. So starting off, I can read the next book in the Throne of Glass. The main character is Selena, which starts with a C. There's also another name, starts with an A, that I will not say because of spoilers. So A and C. This one you're following Catherine, starts with a C. I've been wanting to read this for a long time too. I don't know. Wait, I have so many options. This is the Queen of Hearts backstory. This one you're following Nora, but the main love interest is Charlie. But also doesn't count because like Nora is technically the main character. You're right, it doesn't count, it doesn't count. I'll put it aside. This one has 6 different main characters. You know, the Atlas 6. This was actually a DNF. I got pretty far into it. I got like a third way in and then I stopped and I'm ready to get back into it. It was like a soft DNF. It just like was hard to read for me at the time because it's just the writing, you like have to like be smart. Like you have to, it takes thinking. That's what I'm trying to say. It takes thinking. But the 6 characters, I know one of them is Callum, who starts with a C. Let me find, there's Libby, there's Parisa, Callum, Tristan, Nico. Is that all of them? Did I list all of them? Reina. Okay, so one of them starts with a C. Does that count? Callum is low-key like more irrelevant than some of the others. But he's still like, he literally has a POV in this book. I don't know. It kind of counts like less than the other ones. I'm gonna put it off to the side, but not as much off to the side as I put Book Lovers. Daisy Hates, and you're probably like, Daisy, that starts with a D. But there's also Christian, who starts with a C. And you do get Christian POVs. See? So Christian is the main character. But again, Daisy Hates, you know, it's about, this is a tough situation. Low-key, I feel like these are like our two that really count for this prompt, you know? I think I should read the next Dawn of Glass book. I think that's a good idea. So we're gonna go with Air of Fire. A name that starts with an A, B, or C. Third book. Let me like, oh, wait, it like picked one for me. That really felt like it was like meant to be. I didn't mean for that to happen. I just meant to mix it up more. An author you've never read. Okay. Okay. I have a lot of options for this. We could go through the stack I just went through, which actually I've read. Jessa Hastings. Would this count? Because technically this is the first book I've read by her, but I would just be like restarting it. Like, I've read it though. Would it count? I don't know. This is a tough situation. I'm gonna have it not count. And then obviously Emily Henry, I've read before. So oh. I told you she would knock over that camera. She's going crazy right now. I'm a little scared. But I'm gonna go put these back. I'll keep Heartless out. Heartless is in the consideration. Let me go get a few more. Okay, we have Remarkably Bright Creatures. This is becoming a movie, so I need to read it sooner than later, or later, close to the movie. I kind of am really in the mood to read this. So we have The Maidens. I've also been wanting to read this. It kind of gives the same vibes as Secret Society, which I've also never read. But if you have read that book, my gosh, I almost knocked over my bloom. It's a sign to take a sip. We also have Beartown. I need to read a Frederick Bachman book this year. Preferably sooner rather than later, you know? Preferably multiple Frederick Bachman books this year. I am in like a happy mood, and his books aren't the best for a happy mood. But I did pick out Beartown because Beartown I've heard is a feel-good book, but also not a feel-good book. I've heard multiple things. We'll see. But yeah, this is mystery, contemporary, magical realism, I think. I don't know, it has a talking octopus. So. And then we have Heartless, which, fantasy. Queen of Hearts backstory. So all different options. I'm gonna go with Remarkably Bright Creatures. This book I've been wanting to read for a while, and I think especially like I kind of want to read it over spring break because it's a feel-good book. I think it will be good. I'm excited. Okay, next book. We have a good selection so far. Should I do the marker thing? Okay. It just mixed it this time. No paper was chosen for me. So I'm gonna choose one for myself. It says, a book you've had for more than a year. Plenty. Okay, well not this. Not this. We're back to Heartless. Heartless does count. We are back with Daisy Hates, Atlas 6, and Book Lovers. We have a few new selections too. We have The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Not to be confused with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Completely different author too. Just a coincidence that the titles sound the same. But dang, this is a long book. It's almost 500 pages. Wow. Okay, from the little blurb on the back, it seems like a mix between the movie Happy Death Day and... Wait, what is that book? What is that movie that's like the person named A and they wake up in a different body every day and they live in that body for a day and then they switch bodies every day? What is that movie called? I don't know, but I guess Evelyn Hardcastle is not the main character. This guy named Aiden is, which it could have counted for the other one, but I chose the other one. I chose Air of Fire. Hello? Is something in my eyeball? Anyways, this is mystery-ish. I don't know, it's kind of giving Happy Death Day. And then we have Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. This book just seems like really fun. I think it's just like a cozy fantasy and there's a little bit of romance in it, a little bit of mystery. It seems fun. And again, like I'm in the fun mood. But we also have Book Lovers, which I'm in the fun mood for too. And I don't have a romance. And what if I have no other chance? I'm gonna choose book lovers. Okay. Wait, what was the prompt for this? Oh yeah, I had it for more than a year. Okay, book lovers. Great. Fourth book. No, fifth book. 2 more to go. Marker. Okay, I dropped one. So this one feels right. If the jar chooses for me, I have no choice but to follow. A book about books or reading. Wait, book lovers. Wait. I don't know if this is about books though. The Midnight Library would have been a good one for that. I just read that. This is definitely not about books. Hold on. I have to do some investigating. Okay, after doing some investigating, none of my books count. Except maybe book lovers. Because it says, Nora Stevens' life is books. Like that's about books. Like it's not really about books, but like her life is books. So we're gonna switch. A book about books or reading goes to book lovers. A book you've had for more than a year, we're gonna go with Emily Wilde's. There we go. I'm excited. These are like fun books. Last selection. The Magic Marker. What? A book with a bakery or restaurant in it. Bro, I don't know. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh, wait. I think this is it. A talented baker. She wants to open a shop and create delectable pastries. But it's a goal of hers, you know? It's not like, but she's like her bakery is the goal. This is the closest I'm gonna get. Like, just let me have this. Like, stop. Like, just let me have it. There's no other ones with a restaurant owned. I don't think. No, because I just like went through all my books to do this and there's not one that mentions a restaurant or a bakery except this one. Okay, here are the 6 books I'm going to read. Maybe, we'll see. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, this was so fun. Maybe I'll do this again next month. Do I put the prompts back in the jar? I don't know. If it's too vague, if it's very vague, I can put it back, but like a bakery or restaurant, like that's pretty specific. Same with like a book about books, pretty specific. But like a book you've had more than a year, an author you've never read, I can put those back. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing this. You will see me at the end of March for my Q1 wrap up. We will see what books I've read. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog this month or soon. We'll see. You know, I'm gonna do a Florida vlog, so I'll read in that and I can talk about books there. So it'll be fun though. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.